Hello there, welcome to our guide on mastering manual testing interviews. If you're here, it's likely because you understand the importance of manual testing in the software development process and you're looking to ace your next interview. But as you probably know, an interview isn't just about demonstrating your technical skills. It's also about how you present those skills, how you communicate, and how you handle tricky questions. In this video, we'll be delving into the art of communication in manual testing interviews and how the right words can make a significant difference. So, buckle up and get ready to explore some insightful tips and strategies that could open the door to your next big opportunity. Ever wondered what distinguishes a successful manual tester from the rest during an interview? It's not just about technical knowledge, but also how you communicate that knowledge. The words you choose can make or break your chances of landing the job. And believe it or not, there's an art to knowing what to say and what not to say during these interviews. It's this delicate dance of words that can separate the successful candidates from the rest. So, are you ready? Let's dive into the nuances of handling manual testing interviews. Before we dive deeper into the art of acing manual testing interviews, let's take a quick breather. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support is what fuels us to keep creating content that helps you climb the ladder of success. Just a simple click can go a long way in helping us reach more people who, like you, are on the lookout for valuable career advice. And remember, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to drop a comment below. Your feedback is essential in helping us create content that caters to your needs. Now, are you ready to dive back in? Let's get back to our story and learn more about how to ace that interview. Imagine you're in a room facing a panel of interviewers. The spotlight is on you. Now let's follow the story of John, a manual tester, as he navigates through this very scenario. John's strategy was simple yet effective. He knew that in order to capture the attention of his interviewers, he needed to emphasize his strengths and skills that were relevant to the role. John began by discussing his problem-solving skills. He shared how he had applied these skills in previous testing scenarios, painting a picture of his ability to think on his feet and find solutions to complex issues. He didn't just state that he was good at problem-solving, he demonstrated it through his experiences. Next, he elaborated on his knowledge of the testing life cycle. He talked about his familiarity with each phase, from the initial planning and control through the analysis and design right up to the closure activities. He spoke about his understanding of the importance of each stage and how they all come together to ensure the highest quality of the end product. John then moved on to discuss his abilities in writing test cases and bug reports. He shared how he meticulously documents each step, making sure that every aspect of the test is covered. He highlighted his knack for detail, his methodical approach, and his ability to present his findings in a clear and understandable manner. Lastly, John talked about his experience in working with different testing tools. He mentioned how he had effectively utilized these tools to identify, track, and fix bugs in previous projects. He also expressed his willingness to learn and adapt to new tools and technologies. John's approach to his responses was strategic, focusing on his skills and experiences related to manual testing. He did not merely list his skills, but rather, he provided concrete examples and narratives that demonstrated his competence and aptitude. He managed to convey his value to the potential employer, not through empty words, but through his proven track record and experiences. And that, my friends, is the art of saying the right things. Now picture another scenario where our character Sarah is in the same situation as John. Sarah, a vibrant individual with a knack for problem-solving, steps into the interview room. Unlike John, she has a different approach to the provoking question. When asked about her experiences with manual testing, Sarah, instead of focusing on her experiences with testing tools, veers off the track. She begins to elaborate on her past experiences that unfortunately had little to do with manual testing. Sarah's story takes another twist when she's asked about her understanding of the testing life cycle. Here, instead of providing a comprehensive step-by-step understanding of the process, She fails to explain the integral parts of the cycle. She speaks of the need for testing, but overlooks the importance of planning, analysis, design, implementation, and evaluation. Sarah's answers, although well-intended, were not hitting the mark. Her focus was scattered. Her answers, more related to her past experiences than to the job at hand. She missed the opportunity to highlight her skills in using testing tools, to demonstrate her understanding of the testing life cycle, and to show how she could apply her experiences to the role she was interviewing for. What Sarah didn't realize is that in interviews, every word counts. Every answer is a chance to showcase your skills and understanding of the job at hand. Her interview was a classic example of how not to approach the questions. Sarah's approach to her responses lacked focus on the essential aspects of manual testing. Having seen the two contrasting scenarios, let's now put ourselves in the shoes of our third character, Alex. Alex, a seasoned professional, enters the interview room with confidence. When asked about his experiences with manual testing, he doesn't just mention his familiarity with testing tools, but also elaborates on how he has applied them in his previous roles. He clearly highlights his understanding of the testing life cycle, explaining each step in detail. But what sets Alex apart is his perfect balance. He skillfully intertwines his past experiences with the job at hand, demonstrating how his experiences have equipped him for the role he's interviewing for. Alex's approach was a perfect blend of showcasing his skills, understanding the journey of testing, and demonstrating his tool proficiency. His answers were not too concentrated on either his experiences or the role, but a balance of both. Alex's interview shows us the importance of balance in your responses. Too much focus on past experiences like Sarah can make your answers seem irrelevant, but neglecting to mention important skills and experiences like John may make you seem unqualified. Strive to find the balance, just like Alex. Remember, in an interview, every word counts. Choose them wisely and keep the balance. So, what can we gather from John and Sarah's experiences? Well, a lot actually. It's clear that navigating an interview for a manual testing position isn't just about talking, it's about talking right. It's about honing in on relevant skills and experiences, demonstrating a firm grasp of the testing life cycle, and showing proficiency in various testing tools. But let's not forget the missteps. John's experience taught us that neglecting to mention your experiences with testing tools can be a costly mistake. And Sarah's story? It reminded us that focusing too much on unrelated past experiences can muddle the message we're trying to convey. So remember to showcase your skills, understand the journey of testing, and demonstrate your tool proficiency. Avoid the pitfalls of omitting relevant experiences and overemphasizing unrelated ones, because in the end, remember, in an interview, every word counts. Choose them wisely.